Right, this is for question 5 of my media evaluation, and the question is, how did you attract and address your audience? So we'll go on to the music magazine front cover. Right, we'll start with the front cover. Um, yeah, there were many ways in which I tried to attract or address my audience. For example, one of the cover lines on the front cover of the magazine would be a good example. Any of these really. Of me trying to attract and address the audience. Therefore, because of that, I chose bands that I knew would be a popular choice in the category of music. Bands like Thy Art Is Murder, Slipknot, Bring Me the Horizon, Architects up here, Swanning, Lorna Shore, Made Them Suffer. All these bands, all these bands have recognition and are well known and will be known and appreciated by the audience. So yeah, that was one of the ways of me trying to attract and address the right audience. Another example of a way in which I tried to attract and address the audience would be the colour scheme. The colour scheme. In my audience research questionnaire, I asked the question, "What colour do you associate with a music magazine of this genre?" And the results came through saying black and red and black and yellow were the most popular choice. So it was either between one of those two, and I chose black and red because black, red, and white because yeah, I thought it'd suit it. Um, yeah. So the results came through saying, yep, most popular choice of these. Yeah, the results trying to attract, engage with the audience as much as possible. Another way in which I try to attract and address my audience would be the cover star, obviously, Connor in this case. Um, yeah, that's a massive way of trying to attract your audience because it's going to be the first thing they see on the magazine. So they've got to look the part, they've got to look right, and yeah, he's got his props, he's got his guitar, he's got his deathly top on, which definitely suggests connotations of the genre and the style of music that's involved in the magazine. Um, yeah, the cover star and the background location, obviously, the dark foresty setting is always cool to look at. The mise en scène of the shot, the lighting, we were just talking about costume and props and whatnot. Um, his facial expressions, the low key lighting, yeah, all of that. All these aspects, all of them, are ways in which to attract your audience. I wanted the audience to be able to relate towards the magazine. Yeah, so incentives are another example of an attempt to attract the audience. In this case, a free Iowa poster, which would be good for the Slipknot fans in there. Else for the magazine. Free posters and whatnot for bands, and free tops, free props and whatnot, free instruments. Uh, Finally, yeah, the cheap price of £2.50 is there's got to be a way of attracting and addressing your audience. Definitely, considering throughout the questionnaire results, all the answers were yes to the price being reasonable, and yes, they would pay that price for that magazine. So I had to go with £2.50. It was what everyone said was the best. So yeah, the majority of people voted saying £2.50. So I simply went off these results and based my magazine prices on what the audience want, really. Yeah, we'll go on to the contents page. Yeah, again, it's similar reasons for why this would attract the audience. Pictures, definitely. Pictures of Bring Me the Horizon, Pierce the Veil, Queens of the Stone Age, Slipknot. All of these are going to attract the audience. Yeah, the layout and the colour scheme and the house style that's consistent through the magazine. The obviously articles, all the separate articles, there's quite a lot of variation in there for the audience to pick and choose from what they want to read, and obviously, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it on the contents page. Double page spread. Again, the consistent house style theme, the colour scheme that's persisted throughout the magazine. Uh, yeah, the band of choice, really, the band of choice, definitely, because it's a band from Warrington. So if anyone is, obviously, people that would have been reading this would have been from Warrington, so they could potentially know this band, in which case would be interesting. And yeah, they're a really good band as it is. I've seen them before, and obviously I'm close friends with them all. Uh, yeah, the structuring this down here, the news and whatnot, telling you to go to the website and look for more the latest news and info. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, the mise en scène of the shot, really, that's what's going to attract the audience. The fonts, the titles, the text, the page numbers. Um, yeah, and I think that's it for this one as well. So, all right, we'll leave it as that.